A woman glanced at the surveillance footage and was shocked to see her husband, who had been dead for 7 days, appearing on the screen wearing his familiar green shirt. She was so surprised that she couldn't utter a word. To confirm whether her husband was still alive, she asked her daughter, who shook her head, indicating it couldn't be true. Emily immediately rushed to their dressing room and checked all of her husband's clothes, only to discover that the bag originally containing the green shirt had mysteriously disappeared. Just then, the nanny returned from grocery shopping. Emily promptly opened the door and pulled her over to watch the surveillance playback. When the deceased husband's figure appeared on the monitor, the nanny froze. She made an excuse to drink water and asked Emily to pour her a glass. The moment Emily turned around, the nanny pulled out a pepper spray and sprayed it directly onto her face, using the opportunity to steal the surveillance storage card and flee. Emily called the police, intending to show them the surveillance video on the computer, but there was nothing there. She immediately guessed that the nanny had stolen the storage card. With her husband's appearance and the missing storage card, it was difficult for the police to believe Emily based solely on her account. They thought she might be experiencing hallucinations due to excessive grief over her husband's death. However, Emily could recount all the details of the night her husband was killed and even identify the murder weapon as a Glock 17 pistol. Although it hadn't been found yet, Emily was a retired Marine Corps member, so her professional expertise couldn't be doubted. Moreover, Emily also owned a gun of the same model, which made the police suspicious of her. They took her gun back to the station for ballistic testing. Emily didn't give up. She recalled that when identifying her husband's corpse, only her mother-in-law was present. Perhaps her mother-in-law hadn't seen her real husband at all. However, her mother-in-law was adamant, insisting that she couldn't possibly be mistaken. Determined to uncover the truth behind the events, Emily decided to find the nanny herself. While driving, a red car suddenly started following her. At an intersection, the car turned and left, allowing her to relax a little. She quickly arrived at the nanny's house and knocked on the door, but no one answered. Looking through the door crack, there were signs of someone being home. Unsatisfied, she went around to the back window. At that moment, a foot appeared on the stairs, but when Emily looked in that direction, the person quickly hid. Left with no choice, she had to leave. However, a few days later, she spotted the nanny's figure near her mother-in-law's house. She chased after her, but the nanny quickly disappeared into the woods. These eerie occurrences further convinced her that there must be a huge conspiracy hidden behind it all.